My name is Mariana Boneo. I came to the U.S. as an immigrant from Argentina and became a citizen in 2006. Having witnessed the hardship of immigrants who have not had the same opportunities I had in my homeland and in my new country, the United States, I felt compelled to participate in this national rally, which took place in March 21st, 2010. I partnered with Silvania Azevedo, who co-produced this program with me, and we filmed and photographed the whole journey from Port Chester, our departure, to Washington, D.C. We want to share the stories we heard and add some information we found through resources such as the last census, the Fiscal Policy Institute, and the Pew Hispanic Center. With our limited resources, we made the choice of telling our story as we saw it and traveled with a group of individuals from different walks of life who shared their stories and their desire to see a comprehensive immigration bill introduced in Congress. This is our journey to Washington, D.C. Before we meet some of the individuals marching alongside with us, we want to dedicate this program to Miriam Vega. Miriam is a native of Guatemala who became a citizen. She lost her life in a car accident on her way to join us in Port Chester. We want to dedicate this program to her fight, and to the whole purpose of this journal of looking into the issue of comprehensive immigration reform.
If we can have our beliefs be right and be equal to everybody, then the generations to come are going to be much better off.
I hope there's no more racism around the world.
Obama, escucha, estamos en lucha.
This program is about immigration. It's the immigration rally to Washington, D.C., held on March 21st, 2010. We are trying to cover the diversity within the group of immigrants, the American citizens that are involved and want to see a comprehensive and humane and fair immigration reform. And it is a touching experience. Right now, we are in a stop, and the Paraguayan community close to Washington, D.C. has prepared meals for all the people marching. There's lots of children, and we're going to try and get a glimpse of who these people are here in this community and why they're doing this. Why are you doing this?
Well, why I'm doing this because I've been fighting for so many years to become American that I would like to wish. I wish everybody got the same thing. I heard that many people never even have possibilities to get $20 to come and go back, and many people was putting from their own money to send a couple more people, a couple more passengers, So we thought, what we can do for them? And we tried to stretch our arm to say them welcome here in Washington, and especially welcome to fight with us.
On the way to Washington, D.C., here are some of the stories I heard.
I have had a lot of marches around a lot of states, around a lot of places. We've actually went to Washington before to march and protest for the rights of the immigrants. I will come as many times as possible. It's very emotional. It's very a good feeling to protest for the immigrants so we can all have the same rights, equal jobs, equal everything. Everybody's equal. Everybody's the same.
Well, this is definitely not my first march. I've been marching since I was 4. And we've come out for all different causes, and each one is important in every way.
My family originally from Shanghai, but we came to this country about 55 years ago. So basically I grew up here, I grew up in Queens, and so I've been here 55 years.
I came to the United States as a graduate student, and I had intended to go back to the Philippines to teach at the university, but I met Bill and we got married, so I stayed. I now teach at Westchester Community College. I teach mathematics.
You know, we have, my wife and I have tremendous sympathy for immigrants. We see why people would want to come to the United States and work hard and get a better life, and we'd like to see them treated fairly. So we're very honored and pleased to participate in this struggle with them.
I'm here because I want to express, along with other immigrants and other citizens and other people of my community, I want to express how much I support that we should have fair, compassionate policies and laws that allow immigrants to stay together as families, that allow immigrants to create their lives here, because we're all here to work. I'm an immigrant myself, and I became a U.S. citizen. I love this country. So that it's important that we as a nation give people compassion and dignity, and that will only make us stronger as a nation. And that to enable people to make a life here is no easy thing. It's not a giveaway. People come here to work, and they work hard for what they have. So that's the first reason I'm here. The second reason I'm here is because I'm a mom. And I want my child to know that in this country, this is how we express ourselves to our government, that we come together as of people who believe in a cause. We go down and we express that together, and we also express it through voting and through the power of our purchases and our and the things that we take part in. And it's important for me to show my child that what we believe we protect, and that we express and we work at it, and we don't let ourselves be complacent, and because what we have is precious, and if we don't protect it, we lose it. And so what makes America great has to be protected. So that's why I'm here.
I love America. I love the heroes of America. I love the sense of I'm learning freedom every day here, and I can be a better citizen in America.
We here, yes, with all the families, just to support this, to let the government know that we're here to support the families, and to ask them for please to think about all these families and to make a solution.
The faces of immigrant has changed a lot, and from a predominantly Western European immigrant to a more international, not only from Latin American, but also from Africa, from Asia, and from Eastern Europeans. So the change in demographic of the immigrant has a lot to do with the immigration issue and the hate crimes and discriminations across the country. So that caused the rise on the discrimination issues. And I think it's especially for Asian Pacific American, is very important, because as Asians, we are different. You cannot say, if you're from China or if you're from Japan, you cannot say that you're not from there, because people look at you and look at you right away. You're a foreigner, regardless if you're fifth generation, sixth generation here. So it's an issue that the Asian Pacific community deals with for the last over 100 years in this country.
I was very excited when she was excited to come, because I want her to see the change. I want her to be part of this historical day. I want her to take care of us immigrants. I want her to see that all these hard workers, that were not only one, were not 100, were millions. And today we're going to be counted, and we're all here looking and asking to be heard, so we can have our rights of equality, so people can go out with driver license in their car, so they can go to work, because everybody here is for work. And this is a country of immigrants. We are all immigrants, and we need to have. I'm about to turn apart, but and we want it to be fair for everyone, and we need to have our rights back.
I just have one question. If my brother is a good student and good athlete, when he graduates, where is he gonna have a job, because he's not a citizen?
I'm actually here because I just see that there's so much youth that's like talent just going to waste, you know, due to broken laws. Like so many kids, they're here because their parents brought them, you know, not by choice, and there's no path to legalization. So I think the country is losing a lot of talent, you know, a lot of resources that, you know, that could be helping the economy, could be helping America just become stronger. And instead, America is becoming weaker. Just a lot of kids couldn't go to college. They can't afford it. You can't get loans or anything, private loans, federal loans, you can't get grants. So only a few of the ones that can go to college, whose parents can pay, you know, they'll go and parents will pay through it. And then once you graduate, you can't do anything. So you've got a degree for nothing.
And it's sad what we see, and that's why we're going for this, you know, trying to change something.
Bueno, para apoyar a los compañeros que están aquí sin papeles, que esperemos que se los den. Nosotros, gracias a Dios, tenemos, pero estamos apoyando a los que no tienen.
At what time did you get up this morning for this?
I got up at 3:30 this morning and drove to Ossining and met a bunch of folks, and we made the first stop of this big bus in Ossining at about 5 in the morning, I think. Yeah, it's going to be a long day. Besides this bus, which made those 2 stops, we have a bus that left from Brewster that picked up people from the Carmel Brewster area. We have another bus that is coming from Peekskill and made a stop in Yonkers. So we have 3 buses from the Hudson Valley. And we had a huge waiting list that unfortunately we had to tell people that we couldn't fit them on the bus because we just didn't have time to get another bus, but there was a lot of support, so it was pretty cool. But our goal is to join with thousands and thousands of other people in Washington and make a really big noise and tell the administration and the president, Congress, that they have to do immigration reform, and it has to be done right now, because there are so many people waiting, and it's just been way too long.
So is this the first time you come with your mom to Washington, D.C. or to another march?
Yes, but I was in my mom's belly.
You remember that march?